Hey everybody, what day is it? 13 of the Anti-Bitch Challenge. Progress is still going on. As a reminder, the challenge is to pick a task and do them every single day. It's going to be recording, uploading the yoga flow, and 20 minutes of Latin, which has been going well. Acting non-verba. Today's focus is going to be relatively ground-bound, coming back to you right after the workout. And I'm thinking about a good old teacher of mine that had shared a lot of wisdom when I had gotten to my first extremely serious car accident, and I ended up being late for class after I separated my shoulder. And after I was late for class, he said, "Well, your legs work, don't they?" And I couldn't even be mad because what he's saying was absolutely true. It's all about a mindset and mentality, and sometimes we need those teachers to get us to that next level. So for the theme of gratitude, I believe his name was James Sullivan. He doesn't keep a presence at all. This was quite a few years ago. It was just very important, that wisdom that he shared, and how it takes only a little bit of effort to do things the correct way. And that effort can carry us quite a bit. That's what we will meditate and contemplate on today. Let's arrive in our seat, ground the sit bones, bring the shoulders up, back, and down. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe it out. Do that a couple more times. Releasing the tension from the shoulders. Grounding. And finding intentional effort and honest effort. Breaths, sitting up tall, straight spine. This will be a relatively ground posture today. Still working out some things with the camera angles, but we will get there. Let's begin in child's pose. Pressing our hips back, extending ourselves. I'm going to try something new. Stay on a slight slant. See if that helps. Pushing ourselves back into child's pose. In child's pose, breathing from the middle part of our spine, pressing strongly from our hands. Bringing our hips towards our ankles and towards the earth. Breathing into any sensations that might arise. We will be here for 10 breaths. Cooling down our system or warming it up. Today we're going to focus on spine strengthening and breathing from the side body, truly breathing from the side body. With intentional effort, because these are the places where our body tends to restrict the breath when we want it to flow the most there. Two more breaths. Inhaling for tabletop, neutral spine. Exhaling and releasing at the bottom for the neutral spine. Inhaling for a round of cow pose, broad collarbones, wrists underneath the shoulders. Hands and shoulder width distance apart, looking up. Broad collarbones, pushing away from the earth. Cow pose or cat pose, breathing from the middle part of the spine. Pushing again from the middle part of the earth, elbow creases towards the mat. Inhaling, looking up, getting the turtle head out of the shell, relaxing the shoulders down. Exhaling, breathing from the mid part of the back. We do that for 3 more times. 3 more rounds of inhaling and exhaling. space as you go around. Next inhale, come back to neutral, letting your breath lead. Exhale, pushing up and back from the hips for downward facing dog. Allowing the head and neck to be heavy, the ears can be past the biceps. Again, working to breathe from the middle part of our spine and finding more space. Heels are energetically moving down, inhaling and exhaling. And inhale, return back to tabletop position. Kickstand the right foot back. Extending our left leg forward for supported side plank, keeping our wrist underneath our shoulder. Breathing up. If you want more, breathing, extending the lifted hand over your bicep over your ear. Play with that. Exhaling the hands down. Inhaling our hips back, our leg back to plank pose. Exhaling, lowering down. Inhaling, lowering down. Actually, exhaling, lowering down. Pardon me, still working out the breath. Inhaling for baby cobra, hands by the ribs. We will do the other side for side plank. Inhaling, coming up to plank. Dropping the left knee. Kickstanding it, kick like a kickstand, you're extending it to the left. Moving over with the right side leg. Straighten up the right leg behind you. Right hand up into the air. Left hand is gripping into the mat. This is a lot more of a tighter side for me. Breathing into the side body, making sure that our wrists are stacked under our shoulder. If you want more, extend over to the side. Here for 2 more breaths. Inhaling, working to keep the glutes engaged, pressing to the side blade of our feet. Exhaling, release. Inhaling our left knee back up to plank pose. Exhaling, lowering down for chaturanga. Inhaling for cobra pose. Exhaling, release. Inhaling to gather your breath, pushing up to plank, exhaling for downward facing dog. Drop the knees to the mat, find a seated posture. We're extending our hands out wide, our legs out wide. Wide-legged, forward fold, inhaling the arms up into the air, exhaling, folded like a hinge. Our feet are flexed, our thighs are energetically coming together, our sit bones are grounded, and we are, every exhale, trying to find more space, more intentional, honest effort without negotiations. Inhaling in, exhaling, releasing. We will be here for 7 more breaths. Chest proud, 2 more breaths. Now begin to rise up. for a quick second, extending them back out wide, flexing the feet. Your feet may not have to go out as far as mine. We're going to inhale our left hand up into the air. This is an important part where we are keeping our ribs pointed upward as we rotate over. Our right hand can grab our ankle, making sure that we're maintaining the integrity of strong sit bones. And exhale over, rotating our ribs towards the sky, breathing from the side body, both side bodies, the left and the right. We will be here for 7 breaths. Sink into your sit bones. Work your chest towards the sky, the ribs towards the sky. As your ribs are turned towards your armpit while maintaining the integrity of the breath. Two more breaths. Exhale, come up to neutral. Shake out your arms for a second. Inhaling, coming up to neutral again. Pardon me. Straight arm up, right arm straight. We are extending over our left flexed foot, breathing from both side bodies with the grounded sit bones. Rotating our ribs open, not allowing our body and arms to simply collapse, but to keep breath moving through both sides of our extension. 7 more breaths. Effort. Exhaling, release to neutral. Bringing hands to prayer, heart center. Bringing our feet towards the top of the mat. Straight leg forward fold after the wide leg forward fold. Inhaling our arms up and to the side. Exhaling and releasing over your flexed feet. They may be bent up here, that's fine. They may be on your thighs, your shins, that is also fine. Taking care of our body. It takes effort to take care of your body. Tend to ignore that and only look at it as pure work, but it is a lot of effort. Feels like it's a little darker in here. Maybe I'm more aware today. It's a nice, spooky, big room. We'll be able to do some really neat poses in due time. Appreciate y'all rocking with me in the free world. How much effort does it take to be yourself? It's a question I'm going to contemplate today. Really shouldn't take any. But if it can be hard to stay true when you feel you are around a lot of fake noise, exhale, gently roll your way up. Bringing our hips together for bound ankle pose. Grounded hip bones. If you're sensing a theme, the structure is important. Your elbows can gently push down your inner thighs to gain more extension from the hip flexors. Inhaling with a nice tall chest. Exhaling, rolling over our feet. Be careful not to do too much. We will be here for 5 breaths. Constantly hinging. Moving. Exhale, straighten out the feet, shake them out. Blood to the space, rolling over and allowing our whole body to stay flat on the mat. Inhaling our knees towards our chest, hugging them in. Exhaling gently, allowing them to fall to the left side, knees together, grounded from the shoulder bones. We'll be here for 3 breaths. You may push down your bottom or your top hip to gain a little bit more traction. Be careful not to do too much. Align the breath with the movement. As you exhale, you gently push from the inner side of the leg, from the inner side of the hip. Inhaling from neutral, opening straight towards the sky. Exhaling towards the other side. Grounding from the shoulder. Inhaling in, releasing the tension in the hips. One more big breath in. Inhaling in for neutral. Exhaling our legs straight for Shavasana corpse pose as we wind down our practice. The only responsibility here is to simply release the effort. Now release the effort. Efforts of the ego. Allow yourself to observe the strong witness. To your favorite side, taking one last moment to recognize your effort, your honest effort for this gentle flow. Inhaling in, exhaling halfway. Thank you for taking the time to practice. Thank you for taking the time to watch. It's been a beautiful journey. Days, almost a few weeks in for this challenge, and we're going to keep it going because it's all about seeing how you are controlling your mind when you decide to do things with simple effort. You never know who can teach you something, and you never know what you can do until you continuously try. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.